So last time we left off, you guys were in the like lowest levels, one of the lower levels of the tech crypt, in a space where you think used to contain the stasis coffin, and you had identified the wounds on the dead bodies as belonging to
a gang, right?
No, the Electro Priests.
Yeah, they're a gang.
I can't remember their name. No, they're like church people.
Yeah, the church is a gang.
I know all my notes are on the computer. I was like, well, that's not gonna work.
They're Jesse, but they pray to the Omnissiah.
Yeah.
Shouldn't everyone pray to the Omnissiah?
No.
Maybe. Oh, okay. The Fulgurites. That's Fulgurites. That's what they're called.
Fulgurites, yeah.
So that's the thing you guys had done, and then Michael knew about like a gang in the area.
That's it. I knew there was something about a gang.
Well, we found out that a lot of the wounds were like, was it like a blaster pistol? What kind of pistol was it?
It was so I had said that they were bolter rounds. We're gonna retcon that and say that they look like stubber rounds.
Stubber rounds.
Yes, yeah. Those are definitely different. I know
this
like because
the
I
bolt
know
rounds
guns.
are like this big, and the stubber rounds are like like a normal size round, like this big.
What about the ones that are like this big?
Those are like the bolt, like the Space Marine, like bolt rifle ones.
Yeah, that's the good shit.
Okay. So those are more common than the bolter rounds, right?
Yeah. But you recognize that they wouldn't be tools. Like the Mechanicus probably wouldn't use like a stubber ever. This is something that like a low level gang would have.
Obviously.
Yeah. Or someone using it to look like a low level gang. Dun dun dun.
5 head. Yeah. So you guys are in the basement of the tech crypt. Well, not the basement. You guys are in a lower level of the tech crypt. You know that the Fulgurites were probably involved, given the weapons, or somebody using Fulgurite weapons.
And we had, I think, John's character. What's your name again, John?
Cizo.
Cizo?
You can just call her Sizzy. There you go.
Sizzy?
Sizzy.
Sizzy had kind of like myself, Mark, and Sizzy had kind of looked over the place where that crypt was. And wasn't there something weird with the warp?
Yeah. It was just like I got a cold feeling, like in the center of the room by like some sarcophagus or something like that. Some
where it
container.
used to be, I think, right? Yeah, where the container used to be.
Yeah.
Okay. And we didn't.
Yeah, so you felt like some kind of residual warp power there, like something that had been touched by the warp was there.
Oh, so maybe the sarcophagus had been touched by the warp? Okay.
Could I possibly tell if it was somebody like me that was just in the area, or if it was an object?
Yeah, I don't think that you'd be able to tell the like the difference in resonance from a power going off or just like an object being there for a long time.
Okay.
Just a disturbance in the force. Okay.
Let's go shoot some gangbangers.
Yeah, so we searched the bodies, right? We got all the stuff we needed out of the bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark will say, well, where next? Fulgurites or gangs?
Let's go smash some heads at the gangbangers, man. They're trash.
Yes, we must destroy some gang members. Show them the error of their ways.
If by error of their ways you mean the blast from my gun, then yes.
Being on the wrong side of my... Okay, yeah, I guess since Michael's not with us anymore, does he point us in the right direction?
Why don't you guys go outside the temple and see if you can find anything?
Okay.
Yeah, let's say that like Michael is just like pocket dimension not there.
Yep.
Oh no!
Oh no, Michael never existed.
He
Okay.
was deleted.
So if we go outside, are all the other Adeptus Mechanicus dudes going to be still pissy at us for just being there?
Well, they allowed us
Would they?
access, right?
Right, but they didn't like us being there, though, right? We had to, like,
They were
sweet talk our way in.
compelled.
Do you need them to like it?
I mean, no, but
I just need them to allow it.
They were compelled.
I just don't want them to get all pissy at us for just being there.
Does that have some kind of duration?
You guys have seen like side entrances on the first level when you came in.
Yeah, let's go on one of those.
Do we, like, before we
Okay.
leave, like, on this, where the container used to be, and there's, like, no scratch marks, like, it was hover lifted out of this thing, right?
Yeah, you guys didn't see any scratch marks or anything like that.
Is there any burns?
Can I tell
or...
if the disturbance in the warp trails off a certain direction?
No.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I say
Yeah, let's go out of side.
it'd be prudent to avoid my Scutarius friends at the front door, especially since we've dabbled in the warp to allow us in. I think I saw a side door this way and all.
Okay, yeah. So you guys travel back up. Still takes like quite a while, especially because you're going up the stairs now. Ironic that like these guys don't have an elevator anywhere. You get to the first floor. You exit out one of the side doors that you saw, and as you come out, there are some Skitari there, but there's not nearly as many as there were at the main gate. I think there were like 10 at the main gate or at the entrance. Here, there's like 3 or 4, and you know when you come out, Mark. They look at you and they're like, oh, okay, just another faithful Omnissiah servant, and then they see all of you other guys come out, and they kind of do a double take, and you hear like some beeping and some booping.
Can I help you? Look away.
We're with him.
They ask you and they say like you have brought converts to pray at the temple.
Yes, and they don't understand it because I'm talking in the beep boop
It's gonna be
language.
like, yeah.
And I make sure of that because I know that he will not go for it. Yes, very much so. Recent converts, very, very recent converts. I wanted to show them the majesty of what lies below.
Okay, the one who beat you in Low Gothic, which is like the common language that everybody understands, says to all of you, "Hail, new devotees! I hope you found the praying at the altar of the sacred augments enlightening.
And I kind
Praise
of
the Omnissiah."
I give the light bulb stares at all of you guys and say, "Yes, praise the Omnissiah."
Yes, the Omnissiah blessed my gun. It's great.
Let's see.
And
the
I say,
skill
"We
test.
are running late though, but we should be moving on. All this worshiping has made us very tired."
Let's see. Ethan, why don't you roll deception, and then Mark, you can help him.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. So do I
gotta find
do I roll to see if I help? Is that how it works?
Okay.
You just give him your rating points that you have in deception.
Oh, that's good because I've only got 1.
Well, I have 0.
All right, so I'm gonna roll 1. Is that just the wrath die then?
Yeah.
That is just the wrath die.
Sick. It's a 4.
So
That is one success.
There we go. That's what I've got. I've got 1 success.
do I want to use some glory? Did I
No.
die?
You guys don't have any glory.
Nope.
Oh, because it only lasts for the session?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, that's it.
You can't.
I
roll with
successfully kind of lie.
My hand kind of drops to my side.
I turn to my 4 devotees. Now, see here. This is what you call a liar.
No, the Omnissiah blessed my gun. See, and I blast one of them.
Oh no!
Awesome.
Here we
Y'all
go.
just wanted to fight, Yes.
All of Julian's prep dissolves into a battle with
Oh
him.
no! See, I know now. I know you guys.
Yeah. That's why you reduced the amount of Skitari at the side door.
New game. Try to stay within the rules or break it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say that because you failed the deception test,
Yeah.
they were already kind of suspicious of you, so you don't get the ambush off.
Okay.
Okay.
But I think you guys get to choose who you want to go first.
He
Yeah.
shot
Yeah.
first.
Me! Pick me!
Yeah. You get to go first. So.
All right, sweet. Yeah. So there's 3 or 4, or let's say there's 4 Skitari that are clumped pretty close together. You guys are about 15 meters away from them, and you have the entrance to the temple behind your back. And then it's just kind of an alley. You haven't really gotten a chance to see how populated the alley is, or where it leads to on either side.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So I only vaguely remember this from last time.
Okay, so if you would like to shoot,
Yes.
let's see.
So,
So you have your movement, you have your combat action,
yep.
you got your simple action, you got your reflexive action. Shooting is obviously a combat action,
Right.
and I think you like to aim.
Yeah,
right?
I can do aim and called shots.
Yeah, so you could spend all of your movement to aim,
Yep.
and then shoot.
Yeah.
And I forget what that buys you.
So when I, because of my dead shot talent, when I aim and make a called shot, I doubled the bonus ED that I receive. That's what, effect dice or something?
Additional dice.
Yeah.
Oh, the ED is extra dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your gun does a
10
base damage
die.
plus.
Yeah.
So you double the ED. So if it was 1, it would be
Yep.
2.
I can
I'm trying to find the called shots table.
At page 187.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the rule book because I have a feeling I'm gonna need it.
All right, cool. So,
And I use my ballistic skill for that, right?
Yes.
yeah. So what? Hang on. What are you calling? Are you calling like the arm or leg, hand or head, or like they're like islands? Is
I want to just I'm gonna blast one of them right in the face.
all right. So you would get 2 additional damage dice. The DN is going to go up by 2.
Okay. And so I use my ballistic skill to try and shoot, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So you just roll. That's your like dice pool.
Yep. So I have a ballistic skill of 6.
Okay.
So that's 5 normal and then the wrath, right?
And then the wrath.
So 6,
Or is it 6 in the wrath or 5 in the wrath?
5 in the wrath. If it's 6 die
Yes.
total, you just one of them is always
Okay.
the wrath.
Cool. Ooh, baby. What can I do to reroll stuff again?
Wrath.
Yeah. So you have 2 wrath.
Yep.
You started out with 2.
Yep.
So you could spend a wrath right now to reroll failures.
I would like to do that.
You can do
Can't
that.
reroll ones.
But you can't
one's
reroll a
on the
1
wrath.
if it's on the wrath die.
Oh,
So
okay.
The wrath die is a
so
6.
I got a 6 on the wrath die. Everything else is a failure.
That's
It's going to be a critical hit if you manage to hit.
So I'm gonna spend a wrath to reroll all my failures because I can do all the failures, right?
yeah.
Oh, wait. If you got a 6, first of all, you guys gain a glory, and then their defense is only 2. So you succeed
a
already.
success.
Okay, so I don't even have to reroll.
No.
Okay, cool. So I got a 6 on my wrath die, so it's a crit. I hit.
Yep. And you guys have 1 glory.
I gain us a glory, and so then I do damage,
Yeah.
which is going with my hot shot volley gun is 10 plus 1, but because of my dead shot, it's 10 plus 2.
Additional damage dice. And you said
And you have 2 more from the called shot.
Yep.
Oh, no, wait. You took a 2D in penalty for the called shot.
Oh, that's right. So I would need
So you
to.
need two
I
more
would need to
successes.
spend. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna spend one wrath to reroll, and I get to reroll all my failures.
Yes.
Sweet. That's a lot of successes. A 6, 2 5s, and a 4.
Cool. So you could use the 5s and the 4s to satisfy the others,
Yeah.
and then if you want, you could shift the 6.
Yeah, I'll shift the 6.
You can shift it for extra damage.
Yeah, let me do that.
And Julian, isn't there something about, since you're in 15-meter range, isn't there some additional damage that happens when you're when you're that close? I thought there was something. Like I know 45 meters there's a penalty. I thought at 15 meters there was like an advantage to something.
Let's roll back. If you can find it during the combat, that's
Okay.
cool. Otherwise, we'll roll on without it. You get an extra damage dice for the for shifting.
Okay, so I get 2 for the dead shot. I get 2 for the critical, and then 1 for shifting.
You get 2 for the called shot, and the critical. I think you just double all your extra damage. You guys, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm prepared for combat, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna do everything complicated. First attack.
Just wait.
I made my dude all about guns, so I'm doing the guns.
Let's just look in here.
I was gonna play some mood music, but
197.
does that pick up, Julian?
No.
You can turn down just a little bit more.
Okay, so you can choose. You can either take +3 extra damage dice, or you can roll on the critical hit table.
Critical hit table. Let's try it out.
Yeah, I'll roll on the critical hit table. Why not?
Roll 6. Roll a d66.
So two sixes,
roll-
2 d6s.
Yeah, roll 2 6s, and the first one's the first digit.
Okay. That threw me off for a second. Okay.
You're like, roll a d66. You don't have one?
Right? That's gonna be 26.
Alright. The attack shreds the opponent's flesh to ribbons, what little flesh they have, leaving them open to attack. Effect: target suffers plus 1d3 wounds and is vulnerable. I think this guy's dying no matter what. So.
Yeah, because I haven't even actually rolled the damage yet.
Okay, cool. Roll the 1d3.
Okay. 3.
Cool. So he's gonna take. It was a 3 on the die.
It was a 6.
Oh, okay, yeah. So he's gonna take 3 wounds immediately, and now do like all of your 8 bajillion damage dice.
So I do 2 for the called shot.
2 for Deadeye,
Yep.
and then 1 for the bonus shifted.
Okay, so that's gonna be 5.
So 10 plus 5d6.
Yeah.
I cast Fireball.
So you just take like icons from it. It's like successes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the ED.
So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5 icons.
Cool. So 15 damage total.
Yeah.
A 6 is an exalted icon, right?
Yeah, I
So
kind
that's
of
worth
I kind of
two.
does 2.
Two.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, just want to make sure I
Yep.
understood.
Yep.
Yeah. So 15 damage. You annihilate this guy. I forget the
Yeah.
words for annihilate, but I'm pretty sure it's just you die instantly.
I told them that my gun was blessed, man. They didn't fucking believe me.
Did you tell them that?
Yes. Yeah, they asked how the
sweet.
temple was, and I said that the Omnissiah blessed my gun.
Okay.
Turn to my devotees. Even though he did not technically get blessed by the Omnissiah, it was blessed in act.
Cheers, I'll drink to that.
Okay, so they have speed 6.
Yeah, if that was just actual damage, that would have been like 30-some damage.
Oh, I know.
I told you, man, I put all my stuff into guns.
Yeah. Boy, looking through a rule book on your phone is the worst.
It really is.
It's not fun. Oh, okay. Look at page 184, Julian.
Okay, gotcha.
I think it
Plus
was
1
like
bonus dice to the ballistic skill test.
I understand a D3. What the heck is a D66?
it's just 2d6s, but it's like ruled like a percentile.
Oh,
die.
okay.
So like 1
That
is the
makes
10 spot and 1
Yeah,
is
that threw me off too. I was like, I can do a D3. That's whatever. A D66. The fuck are you talking about?
So if your target is in short range, you gain a +1 bonus die to your ballistic skill test. So it's basically easier to hit if you're within close.
What kind of geometry are these people doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll say you obliterated the one that you guys were talking to. And one of the other ones is going to raise his galvanic rifle and point it at... Jesse, what's your character's name?
Zivin.
Zivin. He's going to point it at Zivin, and he's going to make an attack.
Do the ranch chips taste like they're a little stale?
These?
Yeah, the ranch.
I don't know.
9, 10. Okay.
Maybe a
They
little
get
bit.
something special, right?
Fucking junk.
Oh, that's 2 bonus dice.
Oh, where's the all dressing?
No.
Oh god, and I can't just skip to the fucking page I want.
What's your defense, Jesse?
I'm looking. My base or total 7.
No, that's your resilience. Your defense is
1, I think, right?
Yeah, like 1 or 2.
it's something. I think it's I minus. It's int -1. I think.
God, not that D&D has
0.
Cool.
Minus 3.
So he's gonna hit.
I push
and then
one of
he's
my
gonna-
devotees in front of it.
And this is just they take the attack.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
They have
Just kill off your dudes.
what do you call it?
Is that an actual like
Health?
ability in the thing? That is fucking amazing.
It's like a talent that he took.
Yep.
Oh.
Do they have health, or does he just die?
I think he just dies. They don't say anything about like their stats are 1 less than mine. If mine's a 0,
But then they would have health, right?
where's mine?
I don't want to just kill one of your guys for no reason.
Your maximum.
He
is
would.
5.
Yeah, so they have like 4 or 3 actually. Thought that was +3.
Okay. You have to make your devotees make an initiative test as a reflexive action.
Okay, how do I do that? It says you may sacrifice. They can be better than you, and you may sacrifice 1 to avoid damage.
So whenever you are hit by any form of attack, any of your devotees may make a DN5 initiative test as a reflexive action. If they succeed, the attack kills the devotee instead of hitting you.
Okay, so how many dice? What am I rolling?
You're rolling their initiative. So they're in chapter 14 under like devotees, I guess. Oh, it's separated by like faction. Just do it. Alphabetically, guys.
DVT attributes are equal to 1 plus double rank. Skills are equal to 1 plus double rank, so it'd be a 3,
Well,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, because where you're doing
What's
it'd
a
be
DN5?
a DN5 is the difficulty, so you have to have 5 successes. So it's 1 plus double rank, so 5. So they just roll 5 die, and do they roll
so
wrath
they
die?
said their initiative is 3, right? So they would roll 3 dice,
Yeah.
looking for 5 successes. No go.
2, 2, 1.
All right. Yeah. So he doesn't manage to get in front of it in time. So
Is
this
he
is gonna
supposed to roll wrath die for his devotees? Do you know?
Yeah, I would guess so. I mean,
We'll remember next
I
time.
don't see why not. We'll say yeah for now.
Right.
Okay. Oh, so that's 13 damage, Jesse. So you take the damage, you subtract your resilience,
Okay.
and then from that you get the wounds.
I'm down.
Yep.
What's your max wound?
Okay,
5.
so you can
Wow.
roll to try and soak instead.
Okay.
It's called like determination. Let me find it here. This is further.
What's your resilience?
7.
Yeah, so your determination is there, so it's
1.
1. So I think you'd roll.
Oh,
you'd
you know
roll
what? I didn't even
one
roll
wrath die.
that
Yeah.
guy. 6.
Oh, on the wrath die.
Uh-huh.
So he rolled his determination. His determination is 1, so he rolled just his wrath die, and he got a 6.
Yeah, I'm looking up the determination chest right now. So it says roll a number of dice equal to your toughness. I'm guessing that's 1.
Warrior 2.
My toughness is 1, yeah.
Okay, so every icon you roll reduces the number of wounds you suffer by 1 and causes you to suffer 1 shock. So you're going to reduce the damage by 2 and take 2 shock instead.
So that would.
Does
So
that keep you up?
you were taking 6 wounds before, so you take 4 wounds and 2 shock.
Yeah. Ow.
Yeah.
Lowers nuts too.
That hurt.
Yeah, that's
I
hurt.
think it's a test. So I think you guys do get another glory for the 6 on the wrath die.
Cool.
So you guys are at 2 glory.
Fantastic.
I just look at Paul and I'm like, we'll talk later.
Cool. Who you guys want to go next?
I attack. I don't wait for
Melee?
a consensus. I pull out my sword and I say a quick prayer. Mother Sylvana, or Sister Saint Sylvana, Mother of Sisters, watch over us in this battle, so you may witness us die for His glory. And then I attack the one who fired with my chainsword.
Okay,
yeah.
sweet.
How far away is he?
That was cool.
15
He's
meters.
15 meters.
Great, I charge, so I get +1 to my attack, I believe.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude. Fuck them.
So it's normally 7, and with the charge, I think I get a +1, and it takes my whole like round to do.
Maybe a wrath for roleplay.
Yeah, I gave him a wrath.
He did. He said.
Did it not come through?
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Sorry.
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total. I got a 5 on my wrath die, and 1 other 5, and everything else is a miss.
That's good. The defense is 2.
Dang, good enough.
Good enough.
So now you're going to roll damage. And because it was a melee attack, you get to add your strength. and then I don't know if the charge does anything to that.
Yeah, so it says 11 plus 4 extra damage dice, and there's like so much shit here. So give me 1 second. I also have brutal, which says when rolling damage dice, add +1 to the result for each extra damage die.
Okay.
Still trying to figure out exactly how that works.
So you guys.
It sounds
all
like.
these
So how
cool role
many
players, we
extra
just brought
damage?
guns.
How many EVs do you have?
What?
How many extra damage die do you have?
4.
4. So I think you just get +4.
Mm-hmm.
So what'd you say the base damage was?
11.
So 11 plus 4 plus however many icons you roll with those 4 damage dice.
Fuck them up.
Right.
Fuck them up.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Only one.
I got a 4 and 3 1s, but one of the ones is on my wrath die.
Okay, so I think the wrath die, in one of the few instances where it doesn't matter, is
Oh,
rolling to
really?
repair. Yeah, because it's just like extra damage. It's not a test or anything like
Okay.
that. But did you get? I'm sorry, I didn't remember the results.
You got one icon.
1 icon. So that's
One
one
icon.
more on
Okay,
top
cool.
of. So
Yeah,
it's,
so 16 damage total.
okay. Seems like a
which
lot.
is it is a lot, which is enough to kill the other one who shot.
Beautiful.
Glorious melee.
I love that we're just one-shotting these guys. Dude.
I know.
I almost got one-shotted.
I know, seriously. He was literally one damage away from just dying.
He failed the determination test, man. Okay, so
He's just
that
not determined enough.
is
Yeah, if he,
that was
if
your
he-
movement in combat. Do
Yeah.
you have a simple or reflex? Well, I guess reflex would be.
But that's because the charge, like, that's my full round, is doing that one
Oh,
attack
okay.
because I used the
Gotcha.
charge mechanic.
Cool.
I
All
believe.
right. So the other one's gonna see you like run into melee with them and like slice his friend with the chainsword. So the chainsword, you gun it, and
Yeah.
all the teeth start whirring.
Yes.
And it doesn't so much like cut through somebody as it does like grind its way through them. It bites in
Gears of War style.
and just pulls itself down through it.
That's so fucking sick.
Yeah, that is.
I love that.
It's definitely the most
Splattered with
40k
blood.
thing ever.
Right? It's just blood and gore. Just
Oh yeah.
So he's gonna attack you, and they should have a melee. Everything in 40k should have a melee.
I don't think I have any melee.
I have 3 total.
Got a sword and a pistol. It's dope.
I don't think these guys have melee.
I don't think I have any melee.
What weak guys. Where'd you say that one was about the range? Here it is.
It was like 187 or
medium
something.
range.
I mean, they could probably just make a ranged attack, right? Just they're at short range, and unless they're
You cannot fire a ranged weapon while engaged, and they're definitely engaged because he ran into melee with them.
Unless it's like a pistol. Pistol specifically, you can fire while engaged for a +2 DN.
And then I'm trying to remember. There's like some kind of opportunity attack, so it makes it so you can't just get away free
Yeah.
out of
the
engaged.
reflexive.
it's on page 184. Reflexive attacks. If you're engaged with an enemy and they choose to move out of engagement, you may use your reflexive action to make a melee attack against them.
Please back up. Do I still get to use my reflexive action? I have no idea how this works.
If you do the full round, sacrifice all of your actions, so you don't have a reflexive action.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't think I needed the +1, although I did I had a lot of failures.
Yeah, so he's gonna back up. He's gonna shoot at you, Kevin.
That's fine.
As
You're a
you're
maniac with a chainsaw.
sawing him in half, and his buddy in half.
Yes, that's fine.
So shoot.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Oh, they got a 1 on the wrath die.
Oh
And-
yeah.
Yeah.
2 successes. Is that higher than your defense or equal to your defense, Kevin?
My defense is 3.
Like a boss.
Can I use ruin to ruin your guys' day?
Very good.
I think you should.
Yes, one hundo.
I agree that I should. I'm just not sure if I can. I'm trying to find out here.
I've only got a defense of 1. Good for you, dude.
Yeah, I'm same here.
But I've got 9 resilience.
I've got 10 resilience.
God.
And I've got 8 determination. So I can convert a bunch to shock.
I thought I was tanky. Goddamn.
Yeah. What's your max wounds?
8.
9.
Okay,
Jesus,
yes.
dude.
I will spend a ruin to reroll their failures.
Yeah, I thought I was tanky. No, you went out on that
Yeah.
one.
There we go.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of like racial bonuses that give me like +1 to resilience, +1 to toughness, and
Well, it doesn't help that when I was making the character, I didn't really know where to put stuff. So I was just like, these sound good.
Okay.
yeah.
And then I kind of want a house
I
rule
probably
that
could
like, you
optimize
can't
it better.
re-roll your failures and then shift for
Okay.
extra damage.
Yeah,
Because that
I'm
just
down.
feels like,
Yeah, I'm
I
down
don't
with that.
But he did have a complication. Let's resolve the attack first, and
Okay.
then get the complication.
So what's up?
Cocked. Just one. So 11 damage.
11 damage.
So you reduce it by
Subtract
your
your
resilience.
resilience.
My resilience is 10.
So you'll take
So
one
it's
wound.
So you would take one wound,
Okay.
and then you can choose to try and roll determination instead. So you don't take the wound.
And you would
Right,
take
'cause
you
wounds are
take
bad.
you take shock instead. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
So
Because having any wounds is bad, right?
Yeah, if you have any wounds, it's automatically +1 to all tests.
okay.
+1 difficulty.
So I can roll determination just to try and get rid of that one wound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
convert
exactly.
it to shock.
Okay.
And you're looking for a single success in all of your determination dice.
Okay, so my determination is 4.
Cool. So roll 4 dice and hope you get a success.
Got 2.
Yeah. I
Nice.
got 2 successes.
So you will take 1 shock damage instead,
Okay.
and that's it.
Okay.
That's it for this guy's round.
I'll
Okay,
go.
yeah. So there's one Skitari engaged in melee with Kevin, and then the other one has backed up. We'll
Is that
say
the one who
5
shot me? Is
meters
the one that you were
away from
attacking?
him.
The one I killed. I killed him, right?
Yeah, you killed one, and then you were next to his 2 buddies, and one of them backed up and shot you, and the other one's still next to you.
Okay,
So who would like to go next?
I'll go next if it's cool. I'm gonna back up into the doorway and kind of prop my gun up, like cover in the doorway and prop my gun up on the wall and. So
Yes.
do I get any bonuses? I get cover from that, right? But it's not a bonus to attack, right? I believe, anyways.
So what mechanically did you just do again?
I don't know. Narratively, I backed into the doorway.
I think he aimed if he can aim.
I don't know if I can aim or not.
Well, if he had to back
Mechanically, I
up,
murdered
then he
them.
wouldn't have been able to aim.
Oh, right,
You
because that's a
can't use any of
movement.
your
It's a movement thing.
Yeah,
right?
but I think I just get cover from the doorway. If they try to shoot me, I think I just get cover.
I disagree about the cover, but you did fire into melee, which is super fun.
No, I'm firing.
well,
I'm
you-
firing. I'm firing at the guy that stepped back.
Ah, boo.
I know, you wanted him to accidentally shoot Kevin.
Yeah, go ahead and make your attack roll.
So it's 8.
They got a defense of 2 here, so it should be pretty easy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 icons.
Cool. You can shift anything if you want. Otherwise, we'll just go to wound.
Yeah, we'll just do extra. Can I do extra damage?
Yeah.
So, how many extra damage do I get?
Should be 4, right?
So it's 2, right? So I can.
2 to hit. You
Yeah,
had
2 to
4.
hit.
You had 6 successes.
Yeah,
so you
so
should be able
I've-
to shift 4.
Well, hang on. How many exalted icons do you have? Because you can only shift exalted icons.
None.
Then you cannot shift anything.
Okay, so I just hit.
You just definitely fucking hit.
Okay, 10 plus 1 additional damage die. And are we within range 15? We're probably out of range 15 at this point because I backed up.
Yeah, I'd say you backed up to like 20.
Okay, so it's 10 damage, and I got 2 on the additional damage die, so that's no additional. So it's just it's just 10 damage.
Flat 10, and they have a resilience of 9. So you could take.
I've got a rending thing on my gun. I don't remember what that is.
Means they automatically die.
I think, doesn't it go through armor or something? No.
Okay, Rending X. These powerful weapons punch through armor. When you shift an exalted icon as part of an attack with a rending weapon, the weapon's AP improves by the rending rating for that attack.
Okay. Okay,
And that's
so
on
weren't
page
able to
2.
shift.
I'm not
so-
able to shift, so it's just 10 damage. So I do 10 damage. Okay.
Yep. So they have resilience of 9. I'm going to spend a ruin for them to take a determination test. Although this guy's probably going to die soon, so maybe I shouldn't.
No, you should do it.
No, I think I should leave it. I think I should leave it. He'll take the 1.
I didn't annihilate him right away? Oh, how depressing.
You did not. All right. So the one that's still in melee with Kevin is there. He's also going to back up. He's going to take a shot at Mark. 4, 7. What's your defense, Josh?
1.
Okay. They'll shift 1 for extra damage. Okay, 11 damage.
Okay, I have 10 resilience, so I take 1 wound. I'm going to try to convert that to shock. So my determination is 8. Yeah. 2, 4, 6. 6 icons.
Yep. Yeah, so you convert it. You're just
So
looking for
I took-
like 1 icon.
Yeah, so I take 1 shock instead. Okay. Cool.
Sweet. Okay, so they're all gone. So any of you guys who haven't gone now get to go in whatever order you choose.
Yes, I will go in
I
with
haven't
my
gone.
stand up like, this is how you do it, devotees. And I pull out my chain sword, and I'm gonna go and rip a head off.
Which one are you attacking? The one that shot at Mark or the one that shot at Kevin?
One shot at Kevin.
Okay.
Let me follow you, Jesse. I haven't gone yet.
Yeah, you'll go after her.
Do I roll that?
You'll roll your weapon skill. So it's a 1.
But don't I get another one for?
For charging? Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah, he wrote dice pool 2.
Yeah, when you charge, you get a +1 bonus die.
But if it's yeah.
Yeah, the weapon skill is melee, so he has 1 total for his weapon skill.
Yep.
And so if he's charging, he will get 2 then.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Fuck him up.
Oh yeah! You get a ruin.
You get 4?
I got a 1
One
on my wrath die.
one icon, but 1 on the wrath. die.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say we didn't address that guy's complication, but he's dead, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
His
Or was it the
complication
one that
is...
shot? No, it was the one that shot you, Kevin, right?
What?
Oh yeah, it
The
was
one that
because
shot you got a complication.
yeah, so he's still alive.
Oh.
Okay, let's resolve your damage. Or wait, did you get a 6 on the other one?
No, I got a 4.
Okay, yeah. So your attack fails, and that was your whole turn. And you're
Yep.
next to him.
Yep.
And then let me find the complications for combat, because that one is
Gonna die.
a little less freeform, I think.
Well,
What's
if we
your
can make-
strength?
2.
You have your chain sword kicks back right into your face.
Well, if you can survive to the next round, I can probably take care of them.
That's alright. I don't think I'm gonna be living much longer.
Then you get to play one of your devotees.
Yeah.
What's your initiative?
1.
Okay.
I'm this guy. Like this is my first character. He's terrible.
Yeah.
Where is...
I mean, I mostly just did all the suggested stuff.
I did too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went straight. I was like, okay, they say these numbers it is. And then I picked some of the extra
Yeah,
stuff.
1 or 2 little
Yeah.
changes, especially with talents,
Yeah.
just to hit that
Yeah.
full 2
I
Combat
just
skill.
all talents.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went half with the suggestions and half. This sounds really cool. I'm gonna do that. 'Cause, you know,
Okay, yeah. So this guy lost an ammo, and then Jesse. So we can either choose to try and like work together narratively on something, or we can just roll on the table.
Just roll on the table.
All right.
He's like, cool. This is gonna be worse.
The DM smiles.
That's for melee, or that's for ranged weapons.
I got a
61.
mug for Christmas that said "Tears of my
Whoa.
players."
Yeah, I want to. So you're wearing like robes, right?
I am wearing robes with rosarias.
Yeah, I want to say like your robes get caught in like the mechanisms for your chainsword,
Yeah.
and you have the restrained condition.
This is how you do it, devotees.
What are you doing? Help me!
Okay. And then if
Glorious.
somebody wants to look up the restrained condition, I can go ahead and do John's turn.
I'll look it up.
Cool.
All right.
John, what you got?
Do your dark
Well-
magic, man.
So the one that Jesse was going after, I'm not gonna try to roleplay too much because there's too much complication in this right now. I'm gonna smite it. I'm gonna smite that one.
Oh yeah, the psychic powers.
Yes.
Do it. Do you remember how to cast
So-
these?
Yeah, I've been trying to read up on it a little bit. So
Alright,
let's read.
so-
Smite is the target's defense is the DN, and it's my willpower, which is 10. I want to unbound it, which raises the potency, right?
Let's find that part. So
Like
their
all
defense
these
is 2.
keywords just sound badass.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna unbound vibe.
There's like 3 different levels. You can unbound it, and then you can just like wreck yourself in the casting of your psychic power.
That's so cool.
Oh, okay. So if you unbound it, that doesn't raise the potency. That just adds another wrath die to your pool for the psychic mastery test.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
So like if you like really need help getting it off, it has a high GN. You could do
I'm
that.
not gonna raise the potency then.
The potency. Well, the potency comes from icons that you shift
Oh, okay.
during the test.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna unbound it because I don't think I need it. Their defense is 2, and my psychic mastery is 10.
Yeah.
All right,
boy.
well, roll the psychic mastery test, and let's see if we get any perils.
Oh, that's not good.
So it's 4s and 5s, and I'm sorry, 3s and 4s and 5s and 6s.
No, 4,
Is that
5,
what I'm
6.
looking for?
6s.
4,
are
5s, or
This is
6.
reduced by 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Negative.
I got 3 4s.
They look at you and you just die.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3 4s. It does
already
go
a
off
0.
successfully. So it is
And I'll give you a
1d3 mortal wounds.
1d3 mortal wounds,
I think
Yeah.
40k is cool, but I'd like to do some.
and I'll give you a
Sigmar
1 on the
stuff.
wrath die.
So what?
Oh, you have a
Sigmar.
1 on the wrath die.
Oh, really? I've
Yeah.
It's Warhammer, but
Okay, so let's do the perils after the wounds. Go ahead and roll the 1d3.
There is
so
fantasy
that's
Warhammer,
gonna
and then
be-
there's Age of Sigmar, which is like fantasy.
What's the
but more
damage?
brutal.
It's just 1d3, right?
Yeah, exactly.
3 mortal wounds.
Nice. And that was to the one that was fighting, or that was right next to Jesse.
Yeah.
What's
Okay.
what's the difference between wounds and mortal wounds?
You
That's
can't.
just like straight
do the-
damage. You can't
Yeah, you can't do
right.
the defiance test
Oh,
or whatever
cool.
it's called, the determination test against it.
Yeah, you can't soak it; you just eat it.
Yep. And then
Die.
okay, perils. Roll the perils.
All right. Let me bring up the peril table. I don't remember what page it is.
I got it up. You can.
Oh, you got
I'm
it?
into
Okay.
Sci-fi, so I love like this.
It starts without numbers.
I really want to run it.
53.
Visions of possibility. An awful droning buzz surrounds you, drowning out all speech. The drone penetrates the mind. All creatures with the psychic keyword within 10 meters must make a difficulty 4 intellect test. Those who fail are staggered and suffer 1d3 shock. Those
I'm
who
gonna roll
succeed
again.
in 1 round.
I'm gonna use my talent, the favored by the peril or favored
Yeah.
by the ward. Yeah, I'm gonna roll that again.
I think Starfinder would be cool.
Yeah, I was looking at it like it doesn't draw me in. Like
16.
I want to do like hard sci-fi. If I'm
Yeah.
gonna do sci-fi, I don't want to do like
Sci-fi.
sci-fi with
Flaming
magic.
mist
Like,
rolls
I-
up from the ground, surrounding you in a 25-meter radius. The mist obscures vision and distorts sounds with weird echoes for 1 round. All tests that made on this mist that rely on sight or hearing are made at +2 difficulty. He casts Fog Cloud.
That's fucking awesome.
What's the range on the fog cloud?
25
It's
meters.
25. Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody's in the fog cloud.
Really?
Good. Nobody can see me.
No more than you die.
And then I think you guys get to go again because we're now at the top of initiative. But let me just double check that.
Okay, so we're in a fog cloud, so now everything's harder.
Yeah. So I
Anything that
have
relies on sight or hearing.
I have an augmented eye. Ignore all penalties to visual distance.
There you go.
Would that matter with fog? Because it's like it's a prey sense goggles as well, so it would detect heat signatures. I believe that's what it is. It's kind of like a
You got the predator eyes.
predator eyes.
Can you give me the name of it?
It's on
I'll
page
look it up.
238. Augmented eye, or 244 is augmented eye, and then it says acts as prey sense goggles, which is on 238. So the augmented eye ignores all penalties to visual distance. I'm guessing that's long distance.
Due to visual conditions. I don't know if you have the errata. That's what it says in here. You ignore any penalties into tests due to visual conditions.
That's a visual
So
condition.
yes. Yeah, exactly.
Cool. You go then.
Okay, I'll go then. So I'll just.
Let me see, hang on, let me see if you guys go first. Maybe these guys go first.
We voted as a committee, and you go first.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay,
I listened
yeah.
really
You guys
hard
do-
to the
you guys
warp
do
and
go
it said,
first.
"Fuck you."
Okay, I will attack him with my shots. Can I? So let me look. What's rapid fire before I?
Rapid fire is empty the clip, and then you'd have to actually reload. And reloading is bad because we don't have real ammo.
We have
Nah,
three.
it's fine. How many fights are you guys gonna get in? It's probably fine.
All
No,
of
no,
them
no, no,
usually-
no, no, no.
How many heretics are we gonna run into?
All
No,
of
it
them.
doesn't say anything about that. It says these weapons are capable of quickly unleashing a hail of death at close range. If you hit with a rapid fire weapon at short range, you gain extra damage dice equal to the weapon's rapid fire rating.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's different. You can choose to use
Yeah, there's like a
What
different
you're
thing. where I
talking
can-
about is like if it has a salvo option, like full auto.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
that's
So
what I-
it's got
that's what I was
salvo
thinking
2, but I'm using rapid fire, so I get.
Well, you're not
Rap-
at short anymore, right?
Yeah.
You're backed up.
Yeah, rapid
Okay.
fire
And
only
now you're
does,
like 20
it
meters.
does
from
extra
your
damage
stat.
at short range.
Okay, never mind then. So I won't use rapid fire. I'll just attack.
You can aim for a +1 bonus to your roll.
Sure, I'll aim. Since
Yeah.
I'm in cover, I'll prop my gun up on the door frame, and since I'm like, all these blind fools. I'll reroll that one because it's out of the box.
Didn't help.
Nope.
It's a lot of 6s though.
Yep. So nothing on the wrath die. I've got 2, 4, 6, 7 icons.
3 of which are
3 of which are exalted icons. So I can
Yeah,
Six
so
of
you
which-
can shift.
I can shift 2 of them.
You can shift as many as you want, as long as you
Yeah,
still
so-
meet the success, which
So
is 2.
I can get 3. I have 3 successes, and I can shift 2 exalted die over to additional damage. So I roll 2 additional damage die then.
Yep.
Okay. So it's 10 plus 3 additional damage die. I got a 6 on my wrath die, which I don't think matters for this, and then a 5. So that's 3 additional
Yep.
damage, so 13 damage.
Which one are you firing at? I'm assuming not the one that Jesse's standing next
No, the same one I was firing at before.
to. Okay.
My strategy is
Um,
focus on one target, take it out. Focus on another target, take it out.
How much damage was that?
13.
13. Okay.
You already taken 1 wound.
2. I had the one marked as the one that Jesse is next to, and then John did three mortal wounds to that one.
Oh. Okay. All right. Yeah. Then the other one then.
Okay. Yeah. So he's still up. Now it's gonna go to their turn. Do they have a cool augmetic eye? Doubt it.
Of course not. They're not from the machine readable catalog.
I thought they were scared.
There's
people.
different versions of the augmetic eye, aren't there?
I don't think so. But Scutarius do have
That's the word.
a couple of
Scared people. That
augments.
sounds right.
So
Because I
they're
have it.
they're immune to bleeding,
Yeah.
but I just found they can aim as part of a standard move, so they just get to aim for free.
yeah.
Wow, what a bunch of dick butts.
So, I mean, I could not being on the DM side or anything, but I could see them having augmented eyes too, because I think Scutarius come with 2 augments by default.
That's
Yeah,
for,
but
that's for
I think
PCs.
like mobs aren't supposed to be as powerful as characters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We're
Um,
PCs. We're special. We get extra crap.
Oh, yeah.
They have
These
different
guys are just
effects. That's what it
plebs.
is.
These guys are losers.
Uh, and one extra one for the aim. Yeah, so the one next to Kevin is going to. It sucks that they don't have any melee. Yeah, he's just going to back up like another 5 meters.
Do I have my reflexive action now?
Yeah, you do.
Great. I want to use it to attack his dumbass.
Wait, wouldn't it not? You wouldn't get it until your turn, right?
I have no idea.
You tell us, man.
No. I think like it's like on a per round basis. So yeah, I would say that you have it.
Great.
Yeah. So go ahead and attack him. He has an extra 2 to defense for the fog cloud.
Can I? Okay. Fuck it.
You guys have 2 glory. Well, you see if you have failures first.
What's the success again?
4s, 5s, and 6s.
Okay, I have 3 4s and a 6.
Okay, so that's 5. Yeah,
4
so you beat
4s
it.
and a 6.
Yeah, he's got 6 successes.
Okay, cool. So you could shift and still be successful.
I will shift that 6.
To damage or to glory?
Let's do damage.
We don't believe in glory here. Only damage.
Damage
roll
is glory.
Full play accurate. And it's gone forever.
Nope, I see it.
Damage, let's see. So 11 plus 4. Brutal again. Let's see. 2 successes on my extra damage die. So that's what?
12.
I thought your base
11.
damage was 11 or
It's
something.
11.
So
13 plus the brutal. So like 15? 14?
Yeah. So this guy's dead.
He
Yeah.
backs up and.
I've got.
Yeah. Okay. Who do you guys want to go next?
I want to get free.
Okay. So it is a strength check, and I believe it's DN4.
A strength check.
Yep.
DN4. Yes, I got 1 success.
But that would be a failure.
That would be a fail.
Yeah, you need 4 successes.
Yeah.
With a 2. So that's not gonna happen.
So you're just
Roll 2 6s.
stuck forever.
Yeah. Can I get help for my devotees?
I would say not from your devotees, but from another player, you can get help.
Okay. Well, it said like I could use them as a mob.
Yeah, the mob part is like special rules for a bunch of things attacking together.
Okay.
So that's like rules like we could simulate like a big battle.
I got you.
You have them act like a mob, and they all come up to you and tug at your shirt, saying, "Daddy, Daddy,
Yeah, that's
Daddy."
pretty much what it's turning out to be.
You see Mark smirk a little bit. Just a little bit.
All right, is that it for your turn, Jesse?
That's all I can do. I can't move. I can't do anything.
Okay, I didn't know because I know you have like the faith stuff too.
No, restrained is terrible.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is
it's
the
pretty
word?
bad. It's you have no movement and your defense is reduced by 2.
Oof.
So I'm already at a 0, so -2.
So you're saying they should shoot you?
Yes, they should, because I want to die. This character sucks.
No, they're gonna shoot at the guy. They heard like the chainsword sound go off. So they're gonna shoot at Kevin.
I mean, he is technically stuck in a chainsword.
Yeah, but I'm assuming he's not gunning it still. Are you still gunning
You
it?
know what? I'm gonna gun it just to see if I can cut myself free.
Okay, I buy that. Let's make a weapon skill test.
Oh my god!
Nice. What about a wardrobe skill test?
That's amazing.
That's the one on the raft died.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say you get like some like metal part, like a zipper or like a bobble that's hanging off your robes gets
Yeah.
caught up in the chainsword too, and now the chainsword's like actually damaged. So you'll have to repair it if you want to use it again.
You're crushing it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So attacking.
What does the Holy
Kevin.
Writ say? Pride cometh before a fall.
Yeah.
The difficulty's increased by 2. What's your defense, Kevin?
3?
3. Okay. Yes. So they do hit.
With 5? Jesus.
They get 5?
They get 5. What? Oh, they got a ton first of all, but they have 11 dice in their dice pool. And the 1 extra damage dice.
So roll really low damage.
It's pretty low. 11 damage.
Same thing again. Yeah.
I thought you have 11 resilience.
10 resilience.
Oh, okay.
Can I determine 1 again?
Yeah, you can roll determination.
Like, does that like cost anything? Like, what's up?
When you get to 0 shock, things are really bad.
Okay.
So, it's a balancing act.
Yeah, all successes.
Sweet. So you take 1 shock damage.
Cool.
So is there?
So I have 2 shock damage right now. Out of 7.
So does anything happen? Nothing happens with shock until you reach your max, or is there like
I'm
a
pretty
step,
sure that that's the
step
case.
process? Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's it for this guy. Who's up next?
I'll go next. So there's like a legit like darkness, fog, whatever thing
Yeah.
from the magic.
Yeah, so it's not dark. Well, I mean, it's a little bit dark because it's like in fog, right? But the most thing that you notice is it's really cold also.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna aim at the last dude, and I will say, "The Emperor is the light against which no darkness can stand." As I blast him.
All right, roll for it.
So because I'm aiming, I get an extra die. I'm not doing a called shot.
Looking for 4.
I've got 4.
Hits,
Yeah, I've got 5, 4, 4, 5.
Yep.
and you need to do 11 damage here.
Okay. My base is 10 plus 1. And
So if you roll a 4, a 5, or a 6,
yeah,
then he's dead.
cool. It's a 1.
No.
Yeah, so you shoot him, but you get him in like a non-vital part of his augmetics, and he's still up.
Okay.
Who else is next?
Am I up?
I think it's just you now, John.
I still have my act.
Oh, yeah, you
I
have
know
a
that was
full
a
action too,
reflexive
yeah.
action. So, but you can go first, John.
Okay. So how many are left?
Just
Oh,
1.
no.
Just the one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So I can't see him, right? I have an augmetic too, but it's a different effect. My augmetic eye is a little different.
You can see like an outline of a shape, and you're pretty sure
Okay.
it's him. It's just going to be +2 difficulty to hit him, so it's a 4 now instead of a 2.
That's enough for me. So I'm standing in the fog, and the fog is icy and cold, and I'm shivering, and I look pissed, and the condensation is like wetting everything on me, and I'm just staring straight at the guy, and I just want to blast him with a psychic shriek. Nobody hears anything except this guy,
Nice.
So
and I'm just like screaming in his mind.
Kind of like those screamers.
Oh.
Yeah.
DIA.
Scream into his
Now I
brain
gotta
balls.
figure out how to do that.
Narratively, it sounds awesome.
Psychic shriek. Target's willpower is the DN.
okay. He has a will of 2.
He has a will of 2.
Yep.
He's going down.
Yeah, you have 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of 6s.
So after you fulfill 2 successes, you can shift any 6s. to increase the
Oh
potency.
man. Do I need to? What's the potency do on this? So I'll take 2 shock if I go all the way to the max potency, right? I forget what it is. There's unbound, and then there's one higher.
No. So the potency and the bound are like different concepts.
Oh, I'm
if you go to
sorry.
the max potency, it just deals an extra shock damage to him and increases his difficulty on the willpower test.
Oh, okay. Well, I maximize it because I destroyed it.
Sweet.
So
he's
shift
out
2.
of shock. Let's find out what happens when you run out of shock.
Oh, I haven't rolled a shock yet.
Yeah, but the base, he has 3 shock.
Oh, okay. I
Because
gotcha.
it's like 1d3 plus 3, right? And then you had +1, so it's 4 shock already.
Maybe I can melt his brain from inside his head.
That'd be so fucking sick.
Here it is. 195. If you suffer more shock than your maximum shock, you are exhausted. If your shock is reduced, you are no longer exhausted. Okay, cool. Let me use common action to expend. Okay, so you can't do that. And exhausted means he can only take walk or crawl or perform a basic combat action
Nice.
or fall back. He may not roll determination. Okay, cool. Go ahead. Oh, was
Roll
that
the
it?
shock. Oh, he's out of shock, so I don't need to do anything else, do I? And I take 2 shock for. No, I'm sorry.
No.
That was something else.
Yeah, you're all
Yep, that's
good.
it for me.
Cool. Kevin's next, right?
Is he
You're the last
still-
one.
He's still alive?
Yeah, I mean he's alive. He's now exhausted.
Yeah.
So
like,
like
collapsed on the
I don't know, like
ground.
his
Furniture.
lenses go like darker, and he like his gun like kind of droops. But I mean he's still gonna try and kill you guys.
Oh, great. I do an all-out attack. Which gives me a +2 to my roll to hit, but I take a -2 defense until my next turn.
if he's around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big if. I'm terrible.
Oh no. Oh, that's enough, I think.
No, it's not. I only got 2.
So you're looking for 4.
Oh no.
I only got 2.
So use a wrath.
Do you have any wrath you can spend?
Well, we
You
don't,
start with 2.
is that individual?
Yeah, 2 each. Yeah.
Okay, I have not used. Well, did I use one before? Didn't I reroll once
I think
before?
so, but you can use it again.
Yeah.
If you-
Use your
Yeah,
own.
I'll do it again and reroll my failures. Does
Okay.
that include the wrath die or no?
Yes.
Was the wrath a 1?
No, it's a 2.
Then yes, it would include the wrath die.
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
Now I have.
A lot.
Yeah, insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 successes, including 2 6s, but I can't shift those because I did the reroll, right? That's the rule.
Yeah.
Cool. So I went from almost all failures to almost all successes. That's bizarre. All right. Now, yeah, roll my extra damage dice. So 5 and a 3. So normally with a 5 would be there. So 11, 12, and then with the brutal that becomes 13, 14, 15. I think.
Yeah. You kill the guy.
Great. If I understand the brutal mechanic correctly.
Okay, cool. So how long does your fog last?
I don't even know.
It covers
That's on
up our
the
murder
perils,
of
right?
these
Yeah,
basically
exactly.
innocent people.
They attacked us, obviously. We were defending
Is
ourselves.
that what happened?
No. You guys shot first. You shot first.
What? That doesn't sound right. They threatened me.
I
Those
would
were
like to
you.
take an extra second post-combat to stab them all again, just to make sure they're dead.
For 1 round.
Oh, okay. It was
I'll
only
go
one.
up to
Yeah.
Bison and help him untangle his chain sword.
Yeah, okay, make a tech test, and then your complication from last session is gone. So you just use, it's just the regular DN.
So me do a tech test or he do a tech
Yeah.
test?
Well, which one do you guys want to do? Do you want to help him, or do you just want to...
I'll
wanna
just-
do it.
I'll just
you want
re-
to do it. Like,
I'll
like once and just about everything.
Like I think at this point you're just like swearing your devotees, and I just walk up and.
You gotta put it in
Oh
reverse.
shit!
Yes!
Well,
Yes!
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 icons.
However-
but a 1 on the wrath die.
Okay. Fail upwards. So you manage to dislodge the robes.
But I
And
bring the
then
chainsaw
stab yourself.
up into his face.
You restore the chain. The chainsword seems like it would be in working order. However, Jesse, you have. I'm assuming your robes. What color are your robes?
White, just red,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, white. So like a bunch of them were bunched up, and you took them out, and now they're just covered in grease, like black chain grease. You know that
Look
stuff that
what
just
you
doesn't come
did.
out.
Oh, damn it. I forgot to bring
I-
my...
Paul, you're cleaning this later.
I just look at him and chuck the sword on the ground, and then walk away. I say, "We need to move."
Oh.
How do I?
I would say take a corruption test, John, or Josh,
Oh,
for profaning against the machine god.
Is he within 15 feet of me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You gain +2 bonus dice for any test +2 bonus dice to corruption tests if you're within 15 feet.
So how do I make a corruption test?
Roll dice equal to the conviction.
You profaned
What's
a
the
machine.
what's the conviction? I completely forgot that I worship these things.
The key point of my existence, I totally forgot.
Yeah. Okay, so my conviction is 2
You gain +2.
plus 2 die.
Yeah, if you're within
Okay.
15 feet of me.
Okay.
It's one of my abilities.
I
Purity of Fate.
I will use a burn a faith as a reflection action to auto pass conviction for one
Oh.
round.
What is
Okay.
that?
Everybody coming out and helping.
Yeah.
So I
bolstering purity.
how about this narratively? Like I go to throw the sword on the ground and you just snatch it out of the air.
Then I just
So-
grab your hand and like, careful.
Yeah, sure, you can catch it, but I would say the act was still profane.
Yeah.
So make the corruption test.
Well, no, it's an auto
auto
success.
passes.
Oh yeah, he auto passes.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
okay, cool.
So you stay my hand and I say, I'm sorry, my anger got the best of me. And I'm not speaking to you, I'm speaking to the sword.
Yeah.
I kind of pat my gun like, yes.
Oh, damn.
And Julian, I don't know if you will count my thing earlier of my, the Emperor is the light and the darkness, of me recanting a holy litany that is applicable to the current situation.
All right, yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, take a retroactive wrath.
And I've got
Sweet.
an idea too. I kind of feel bad suddenly about profanely tossing the sword, and I say, "May I see it?"
Does me no good.
So I pick it up, and can I attempt to repair it?
Yeah, so I think your test when you freed it also covered like the repairing of it.
Okay.
So it seems like it's in working order, but you do have like holy oils on you. If you want, you could anoint it.
Okay, I'll anoint it, and that examine an interesting piece of technology, determine a flaw and potential improvement. Would that? I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, the
Yeah, I
sword's
think
not
the
meant
flaw
for-
was taking it out of his hand.
Yeah.
No, the flaw was putting it into his hands.
It's ID 10T error.
Yeah, I guess it's not really an interesting piece of technology. I don't think I'll give myself that. I don't think. That.
Oh, another profanity. No. So I would say
All technology is interesting, you heretic.
it doesn't succeed. It doesn't fulfill the goal. However, still gain a wrath, just for role playing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you guys get to look around the alley, and it's pretty deserted. There is like a guy who was like sitting on the ground, and after the commotion, he kind of like stands up and looks at you guys.
I toss him a wealth.
Through
a
the
wealth.
fog?
Can I toss him a wealth? And
A whole wealth?
yeah, a whole wealth.
Yeah,
and say,
you could toss him a whole.
That's
wealth.
like a Bitcoin, bro.
and say, I appreciate you looking the other way, my friend.
Cool. Yeah, we'll say you tossed him like a data stick
Okay.
that contained like some interesting bytecode.
Okay.
Is he
so
creeped
he
out by
run-
my
It was
presence
it
at
was
all?
my Bitcoin hard drive, and I forgot the password on it. So
Good luck.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So subtract one wealth.
Okay.
And then yeah, so to the left, it looks like it's like a warehousing area. You guys are next. Remember, the crypt is between like two large manufactorums, and you guys, so like a loading dock for that area, and then to the right is like back to the main street. However, it's quite long down the alleyway.
Into the Manufactorum Alley nonsense.
Yeah. I'll point him in the direction of a doorway since I can kind of see through the fog still. Now, does the fog follow us? Does it
It
follow?
only
It's
lasts
gone.
around.
Yeah.
Oh, it only lasts
Yeah.
around.
It was
okay.
there and then it was
Oh,
gone.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did the guy
it's
that looked the other
supernatural.
way, the bystander, is he creeped out by me at all?
I am.
I'm creeped out by you.
Yeah, so I would say that everybody inside of the fog felt like a wrongness. However, if the bystander had known what he was like necessarily looking at, he probably would have decried you. but he wasn't sure. It was just like instantly like there was fog everywhere. Maybe like a canister exploded,
Yeah.
Okay.
or just like a steam vent popped or something. He's not sure.
Well, I'm just gonna say that before we take off, if he's looking at us, I'll make eye contact with him if I can, and I'll just kind of wink at him.
Okay.
Kinky.
Okay, cool. So you guys try to proceed through like one of the manufactorum
Yeah.
side
Yeah.
doors.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's say you head through the manufactorum. What's the goal here? Because it's quite large.
We're just leaving the scene of our murder.
Yeah, I think just like ditching any
Need to
tail.
find another brain to melt.
Oh, yeah,
So
before-
you're just trying to like gain some distance and exit out of a different exit.
Yeah.
that's
Would-
not so close to all the guards.
Would it have been worth looting any bodies or anything, or is it just a okay? We killed them. Now let's go.
Yeah, these guys are just Skitari. You guys wouldn't have gained like a wealth or anything like that.
I mean, I'm not looking for a wealth. Just like anything that would be useful or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another gun, a different ammo, like whatever.
No, I don't necessarily think so.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I think we're in such a hurry too to get out. Like we probably just left the bodies lie and just headed into the manufactorium.
Okay, cool. Are you guys like trying to avoid any of the workers who might be in there?
I do not.
Yeah, I figure. I feel like this is just kind of a casual stroll. Like we kind of go in, like oh wrong turn, and we look for another exit and just whoop out.
Gotcha. So have you guys ever been to like a factory or anything like that?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, so they always have like paths marked out on the ground and stuff like that, and like guardrails, and like areas that you have to be safe in. This place has basically none of that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like
be
it's
shocked to see that
unless
kind
you're
of
like
safety
if you're brand new
precautions.
to a factory, it's really easy to just like lose a limb, or just die. So why don't we make a group survival test?
Oh
As
boy.
you guys make your way through the manufactorum.
So we all make a survival test. Is that the?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that. I'm gonna use.
Does my augmented
Jesus.
eye help me with this?
Ooh, look at that!
Oh yeah.
Okay. I have 3 icons.
2
Nice.
icons.
Fail.
Three icons and a Nikon or
Exalted.
Exalted.
So you could shift it to glory if you want to.
Could I shift it to heal wounds?
You could not. You can do so you could shift to gain info or just like produce a better result. Like that's like one way you could shift.
Yeah, I'll
You could
reduce
shift
better
to-
results.
Okay, cool.
And I have one icon.
Just one total.
Yeah.
Okay, so you fail, and John or
One
Josh.
icon and one exalted.
Okay, so you pass. That's 3. Okay, Jesse. So we'll say that your improved quality
Saves
is
Josh.
that you lead out. You manage to lead everybody through to a door that opens just off to the side, and when you look to the right, you notice that there's a Balaxia criminal investigator on another door. So you
Okay.
guys managed to go to like a door without one. For everybody
So
that
we don't
failed,
like Balaxias.
take 1d3 shock.
Oh no. So I take 2 shock. I'm at 3 shock now.
And then Kevin, you failed too, right?
I only had 2 icons.
Yeah, so you're looking for 3.
I was looking for 3.
Yep.
I will step back and say
So what do I have
all
to
You
of
take 1d3 shock.
do? 1d3 shock.
say
3 shock.
although I may have been failed at one time, I believe that all of you
I'm up to 5 shock.
mean well,
Sorry,
and I will
yeah.
use my
7.
fiery invective. You can preach the word of the Imperial Creed as a free action once per combat. You and all allies within the Imperium keyword heals 1d3 plus 1 shock.
Okay, cool.
So 4.
Do you have an
Did you catch that,
Imperium
Kevin?
keyword?
I have.
I think we have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone in the campaign has the Imperium
Okay.
keyword.
I can't remember what all keywords are what.
If you don't have the Imperium keyword, your character's about to die.
Yeah.
By the Fiat.
So
I have the keyword gun.
I was at 3 shock, so now I healed up all my shock. Thank you.
Cool. So you should be down to 1 then.
And
What?
that
You
would
just healed
cover
4 shock.
my.
I did.
Yeah.
That would
Amazing.
cover my. Emphasize the power of faithful deeds over words.
They do
Okay,
something
yeah,
else
yeah,
to
I got
recover
it.
shock on a long rest, but only on a long.
It's a wrath, right?
Yep.
Cool. So we're
This
able
is
to
still
make
not
it.
as confusing as Vampire the Masquerade.
I actually know that one very well.
So we're able to make it out of the manufactorium and
liked
onto
the show.
onto a street.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So then Mark turns and says, "Okay, we better get out of this area. Let's see if we can find any gang
Gangbangers?
activity." Yeah. All right.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's kind of like hand wave it, and let's have one of you guys roll a cunning test.
Ooh, cunning.
So who's the skeeviest of all of you guys? Also, if you have the
Not
scum
me.
keyword, then you gain a bonus to this.
I could do 7.
You're gonna do 7?
7.
Yeah, you
Super
would-
skeevy.
You
No.
would think the psychic, but
So I can I've got the conjugal cogitator or whatever. Not conjugate. Use logic in a conversation. Use a tech for cunning, deception, or perception check. I can use that once per long or short rest.
I think this is more like scoping out the street, like looking for like pickpocket crews, or maybe people with like specific markings on their augmetics.
Okay, so it's not like a conversation then. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, never mind then.
It's like a street smart.
I've got.
I have a 2 or 1 in cunning.
Same here.
2.
Okay, so you guys pick.
Yeah, either Kevin or John.
I'm kind of unlucky.
Go, John.
I have
Literally the only
I
thing
don't
can
think it
do
will
is
help
hit
with that,
things.
but
I mean,
the
I'll roll
effect
it.
on my augmetic
I'll
eye
roll it.
is
I mean,
the
I only got
augur
a
plus
one,
1
but
awareness to intelligence, or is that initiative or intelligence? I don't know what it is. Awareness is int.
Yeah, so this is cunning.
This is cunning,
fellowship.
though.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go for it,
so
John.
just yep, you got it. I got a 4 and a 1.
Is
Oh,
it
I
one
thought you
on
meant
your
4
ass?
successes.
No,
Okay, yeah, so that's 1 success.
Oh, mine's a 3. My bad.
Like 3
I'm looking
cunning?
at this.
Oh.
3 total.
Okay.
So
yeah,
the
let's
cleric
go.
doesn't
Jesse,
have
go ahead. and roll.
Fellowship.
That was I'm looking at this one and I changed it all, so. It's
No,
still a
okay.
0.
No, 1. He got 1
I got
icon.
1 icon.
Okay, yeah. So he got 1. You guys do notice. You guys noticed some kids coming like out of another manufactorum door, the same manufactorum you guys were in, and you catch like a bright red shine, like the same kind of like cloak that you wear, Josh. And you think that these kids just probably like looted some of the
Swiped
Spitari
it.
parts.
Just ignore all of this.
Okay.
'Cause this is all wrong.
Maybe we should follow them from a distance and see where they go.
Okay.
we're gonna creepily follow the kids.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Adeptus but creepiness.
So you guys follow them.
My armor's all
They-
black, so I blend in with the shadows pretty well.
Yeah.
They mostly like walk through various like back alleys and stuff like that. So I'm assuming you guys are like wait at the corner and wait for them to turn the other corner and then push up. A couple of times they go through crowds, and it looks like Josh, you recognize they're headed towards basically like a scrapyard. they probably want to try and like turn these parts into like something actually usable for trade or something like that. So you guys are following them, and then as you do, you hear a voice call out from behind you, and they're like, "Hey, dimwits!"
Who's a dimwit?
Yeah, and so you turn around, and you guys recognize that you've been boxed in. These kids led you into an ambush.
Oh, you think so, did you?
Congratulations, you ambushed yourselves.